Hello everyone and welcome to Crafting Unscripted. Hopefully everything is working. I'm going to do a double check here. For some reason, my system here has switched users on me, and so it's showing that when I try typing, it's showing up as a different address. And I don't know why, because I tested it last week and it was working after the fact, and now it's not working again. So I'm not sure what's going on. So hopefully everything is live and hopefully you can all see me. If you are here, give me a wave, give me a hello. Let me know if you're here because I don't know. I'm going to try to check here, but as you know, as we do. Oh, Barbara, you can see and hear me perfect, but I don't need to check. Fantastic. So, I don't know. Technology is like crazy. Last week I tried typing a message in and it showed up under my other, not my Katherine Learn stuff, but like my junk email address, and I don't want that being part of the conversations. And so I came back afterwards and checked it and it all worked fine. It was under Katherine Learn stuff. And then today, didn't think to double check it beforehand, and now all of a sudden it's not working again. It's the wrong address. I'm not sure how to do that. And I don't think I can change it while it's live, so I won't be talking in the chat. Well, so I'm sorry. But you can see and hear me as well here. So hopefully everyone had a good Mother's Day. My mother sort of got her flowers. I gave her the flowers, but then I said, like a good daughter, you can't take these with you just yet because I'm not finished with all my pictures. But she understood. But she was very happy about the flowers, and so I have like 2 more pictures to take, and so she'll get them this weekend. But she got to enjoy them. She took a bunch of pictures. She admired them while she was over at our house, so that was good. So I'm sort of done with flowers for now. I saw a cool video earlier today while I was at an appointment, and I thought, oh, this would be great. But no, I'm done with flowers. So we're taking a break from flowers because I love them. I could do them forever, but we're not just flowers. We're going to do other stuff. And so we're going to go like completely out to left field today. Hello, Nancy. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. But I'm going to switch screens here, maybe if I can, if this is going to work. We're going to work with some washi tape today. And so the first issue is that I got this cute little bin, and this cute little bin goes onto my cork board over here. Let's see if I can, it goes right there in that spot there, right where that flower is, but on my cork board. But I made these clips. I 3D printed these clips so that it could go on them instead of having to buy them for the cork board at like the hardware store. I 3D printed some clips, and for the life of me, I cannot pull this bin off of the cork board without like all of this stuff falling out all over the place. So I need to come up with a new solution for my washi tape. But that's not today's project. Because that's not today's project. So we'll have that'll be something I have to do. It may be live, it may be something completely not even recorded or whatever, but that's kind of my washi tape problem. But what I need to do today, or don't need to, but I want to do today, not flowers, is we're going to use our washi tape, and I'm going to make some card panels, let's call them. They can be used as like for cards. Some of them might be used for cards, but my main purpose for these is to make them as conversation cards. So we talk at dinner time, and so I like to sort of focus the conversations in certain ways to help my kids think about different things in life. So these are going to be conversation cards, but they can also be used for non-conversation cards. So we're going to use some washi tape, we're going to use some paper, and we're going to get going with that. Hello, Becky, and hello, Christine from Missouri. How is it in Missouri? Is it warm or cold down there? It's freezing cold here today. And by freezing cold, I mean it's above 0, but it's still cold. It is not sunny and warm like it's supposed to be. But before we get started, I want to thank Ingrid for the coffee that you bought me. If you're Ingrid, you're here. Thank you very much. I will enjoy that coffee. And also, if you have not been paying attention, the Crafting Safari Summit starts tomorrow. The kickoff is tonight, and so if you don't have your VIP tickets and you still want to get them, today's the last day that you can get the VIP tickets before the price goes up. So today is the day. The link is in the description below if you want to get the free tickets, and then you can upgrade to the paid ones through that link. So that is there if you have not got it yet. And maybe I still got my card handy here. If you haven't seen my card for this summit, I think my card goes live on Saturday, I think. It's tomorrow's day 1. I think I'm on day 2. So Saturday is my card. I cannot remember this stuff. I need more space on my desk. This is my little card. Ta-da! And if you've already downloaded the file, if you've got the VIP and you've already downloaded the file, please go back tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, later today. There is a typo in one of my little pieces here, and so I've just fixed that. So that file will be fixed. It's probably not fixed yet because I just sent that file over to Kelly right before I went live here. So, ooh, Kathleen, what time does it start tonight? So I will tell you, but I don't know what this is. I'll tell you, but it's time zone related. So just give me 1 second. I have it here in my stuff because I was just reading about it today. But you need to, this isn't the email. So the kickoff party. Okay, so ready? It is 2 p.m. CDT or 8 p.m. SAST time zones. Now, what that means, I do not know. You're going to have to Google it because I don't know. It's like, I'm in Eastern Daylight Time. CDT is Central Daylight Time. So 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I don't know what time that is in my world. So hopefully that will help you out because I don't know. I have to Google it. But I don't think I'll be making the kickoff party, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll try to join. I like to watch them. I don't participate like in the vocals or anything, but I like to watch them just to see what our hosts have to say. So that is what's happening. I've got 2 p.m. CDT, so Central Daylight Time, so it's not Eastern, but I'm not 100% sure, Barbara. So, oh, Becky, you love washi tape. You know, I like washi tape. I have way too much of it, and I don't use it enough. And I was thinking, like, today when I was supposed to be researching today's craft, like yesterday, but I got distracted with some other stuff. And I was looking at, like, frantically looking for projects to do today. I'm like, oh, washi tape. I haven't done washi tape in a while. And there's so many things that you can do with washi tape. And I was like, oh, I should do that, and I should do that, and I should do that. And but they're all like 30-second crafts. Like put a piece of tape on this paper, and put a piece of tape on this paper. I was like a squirrel, like ooh, all over the place, and I had to like calm down a little bit. So today we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull out my paper here, my stash of paper. We're gonna do conversation cards. And really all this means is, let me just grab some more open paper. I don't want to open more. I've got my dollar store washi tape. I've got my dollar store paper. And I'm just going to use the white stuff, I think. Do I have a package of just white that's already pre-opened? I do. Okay, so the idea is what you can do. This is kind of shiny white. I don't know if I want this shiny white. This is shiny white. I don't want shiny white. I want matte white. Oh, you've already got your VIP in hand. Becky, have you started making any of the crafts? I have not. I've looked through, but I keep seeing Kelly's bookmark, the one that she did on that little bookmark blank, the acrylic ones. They look really cute, but I keep saying to myself, I have like a million bookmarks. Do I need more? Obviously I need more. Come on. But, so anyways, I digress. But those look really cute. And there's a bunch of really cool projects. When I did my project for that summit, I was a little bit like, I don't know, I'm going to say discombobulated. I didn't really know what I was doing. And so, I don't like the size of these. I might have to pull out some paper. Because if I do, I don't like the size of these because I want this to be like I could cut these in 4s. That's what we're going to do. So I've got these little cards here that are totally not a standard size because they're from the dollar store. And I'm going to cut this into 4s. I'm going to cut this way and this way. I have made 3 so far. Barbara, you've made 3 things so far? Awesome. But when I was making, and then you haven't yet, Kathleen, sorry, I got distracted there with this card here. But when I was making that project for that summit, I was like, I didn't know what I get into these like weird moments where I forget, but I don't like, I don't forget, but I feel like my crafting juices have just disappeared. And that's where I felt when I started preparing for this summit. So, I'm just trying to find the center of this card while I'm talking and getting distracted here. But yeah, so I felt really like not crafty, and so I came up with this card that I made. I showed you earlier that. But when I saw everyone's projects, I'm like, oh my god, those are so amazing. Those are such like creative ideas that I could have done something totally different, but I just, whatever. So I have not had too much coffee yet today. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a quarter. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 and a smidge. 4 and a smidge this way. And what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 this way. All right. Sorry, I can't like multitask. That's too much for me. I created scrapbook pages with cards with it I use in my Bible. Oh, very nice. That's nice. Okay, sorry, I have to focus here because I'm going to mess this all up. Okay, hopefully this will work. These are basically going to be the same size. Now, I might not get through all, oh, come on, paper cutter, you can do this. All right, we did it. But yeah, so some of the projects that people made for this summit are amazing and wonderful and awesome. And so, okay, so I have these little cards. Now, in theory, if I wanted to, these are not going to fit on top of like a card that I make because they're smaller. But in theory, you could like make them as like a centerpiece on a card if you use these ones. But I'm just, we're going to put, so today's craft, this might be a 2-day event. We're gonna decorate these with washi tape in different designs and styles, and then after that I'm going to either by hand or print and cut them out like fussy cutting, little conversation questions. Ooh, what did I see here? There's too much happening in this chat. You guys are talking too quickly. What do we got here? Barbara, you're gonna make my card today. Ooh, you gotta let me know how that turns out. Make sure you post a picture of it on the Facebook page for the Safari Summit. I always love to see how it turns out, because when I made my card, I digress. I'm going to pull out some of this washi tape and start taping here. But when I made my card, I had like some color schemes in my head, and then it looks nice in real life, but the colors on the picture look kind of washed out. So I'm curious to see what colors you use to make it work. And so we're going to, I'm going to try to find a few that are like matching colors. When I bought these, they came as sets and they were all like nicely organized in matching colors. And then, I mixed them all up and now they're not organized anymore. So, but I want them to, they're going to be like nice, hopefully. And we're just going to have it so that I can put comments, not questions, conversation questions on them. I have not yet, Becky, but that's one reason I need a VIP. You need the VIP, they're awesome. I love being able to watch. I'll watch the videos like when I go for a walk sometimes. I'll just like play the video and I have my headphones in and I'm walking like one of those weirdos, but they're fun to watch, so they're good. And so I'm going to try to focus here and not like get distracted by like what's happening on my, okay, too much happening in my brain. Okay, we're gonna go birds and, we're gonna go maybe these two for starters. We're gonna do, I'm going to zoom in here. Let's zoom in a little bit now that I've got, I'm going to do these two colors to start. I don't know if is it focusing. It feels like it's not focusing. All right, so we're going to start with this. And the idea is just to give it some nice, like a background or whatever. I got to pull out some scissors too. And so I just want these to be able to like have a background that pops a little bit. I'm trying to put this in the right spot so it's on the actual screen. Loretta, you're here. Hello, Loretta. Thank you for joining us today. So I gotta keep my hand here, I think, while this is trying to autofocus against us here. Good, Katherine can't put tape down straight. And so I'm gonna just do that for now. That's terrible. That's a terrible knot. Like, look how unstraight that is. Good thing this is gonna go onto my kitchen table and not with all of my friends. And so no one's gonna see this. I mean, other than all of us here that are watching this and everyone who watches the replay. We're gonna go like this. This one's a little bit straighter. And I'm gonna see if I can fix this one without ruining this card. So now in theory, oh good, this one's coming off nicely. In theory, if you were to do these, you could use these for like little sentiment tag things on your card. This looks like it's off, but whatever. And do I want this one here? Sorry, my camera keeps focusing weird. We're gonna go with these ones here. And so this one's just gonna be a simple starter piece because clearly we're not capable of not, now do I want to do both sides? Maybe I should do both sides. Should I do both sides? Yeah, probably, because then we're gonna be able to have it nice on both sides, because this is going to be picked up. So I'm going to pull these back and then I'm going to cover it up on the other side. Now don't judge me with my inability to do all this stuff. I'm sorry that my camera's doing whatever it's doing here. And whoever designed these washi tapes either didn't do them, these are either from a different set or one of them is upside down from the other and I don't like it. So, and these ones I'm going to trim at the edges so that they don't come over the edge, but we want this to be colored on both sides. And I feel really like, I'm feeling really incompetent here with this washi tape because it's already been 15 minutes and I haven't even made one card yet. Loretta, Catherine, I struggle with washi tapes. This is good for me to see you use it. You seeing me struggle with it? Yes, it was very good. The struggle is real today. But I'm just trying to place these down so that this light one is very see-through so you can see the back here on this other ones, but oh well. Loretta, you came in late, so what we're doing today is we're making conversation cards. Well, part of them. I don't know if we'll have time to finish them because my questions are not anywhere near here. So I'm just trimming these off. So we're gonna have one. We're gonna have one conversation card backing done in 15 minutes. This is good. We are totally not winning this project today, but that's all right. So this one turned out okay. We're gonna try the other ones to be a little bit different. Maybe less straight lines. Although, like, I mean, it's tape. How could it not be a straight line? So I'm all right, everybody. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm good. Okay, so we have one. I'm gonna need some more caffeine here, I think. So, all right. So one is done. We're going to I'm gonna try zooming out just a smidge. Maybe my camera will be less scared. Okay, so this one's gonna be sideways, but we're gonna try to do like not fully over the side, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna let's do like blues. Do I have some blues maybe that I can use? I don't want everything to be pink because I don't just have girls, I've got boys as well. Do two cards and put together with the tape runner. Oh, I see what you're saying. So like tape them together like this. I see what you're saying. Maybe we will. I don't know if I have a tape runner. I might. But we're focusing on blue right now. I don't know if I want these sparkly ones. That's a little bit too much for me, the sparklies. We're gonna go blue. We're gonna try some blues and maybe some greens. We're gonna do this. This is gonna work. If my camera would like stop changing its focus. And so I saw, as I was Pinteresting this morning, I wasn't even Googling, I was doing Pinterest this morning, trying to find like cute little crafts, and I couldn't even cut that line straight there when I was cutting this section here. So this is like, things are not good for me here. But I saw everyone made these people made like cute little flags, and they made cute this and cute that, and I thought, geez, these people have really good control with their crafting abilities. I do not have such good control. You're allowed crafting. Well, I'm glad I can help you out, Loretta. It's all about good times here. So, oh, and so, sorry about that. I'm just gonna, let me focus on cutting here because I can't do two things at once, folks. Just give me a moment here. I'm gonna try not to hurt myself cutting this washi tape because clearly this is beyond my skill level today. Oh, and I have really sad news. I think that I might be allergic to, I don't know what, but I've been having like itchy eyes and now my nose is itchy. I really hope that I don't have allergies. I really hope that I don't have allergies, because allergies, not that I've had them when I was kids, but I kind of outgrew them. But allergies overall suck. And so I hope I don't have allergies. But I've had a lot of itchy eyes, and it has not been fun. So if you have allergies and you have like a tip for me, other than taking allergy meds, of course, let me know. This one's not turning out very nicely either. We're going to try, oops, that didn't work. That just ripped right in my hand. Okay, so Katherine is not capable of using washi tape very effectively. This is not looking good. I'm really, you know what? Now there's washi tape all over the place. It's stuck to my fingers. This was supposed to be a simple craft today, folks, and it is turning out not to be simple. Katherine cannot use washi tape for a simple craft today. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to make these like lined up nicely, and I saw this like, you know, obviously I saw someone else do this way better than me. But they looked really nice, but they made them for like birthday cards and stuff, and so they were all nicely lined up and everything was perfect and beautiful, and not here, not with me. All right, let's see what this washi tape, man, just keeps ripping. I saw someone using in my searches today, someone had washi tape like on their walls and like as decoration on their walls. I thought that's really cute, but that's gonna like, that would drive me nuts. This is looking really sad. And so, because like, I don't know, I like washi tape, but I don't find that it sticks very long or very well. And so wouldn't that like peel off of your walls over time? But if you can like stick in straight lines, maybe you're better off than me, because I clearly cannot. And now I can't even get the washi tape off the roll. Oh, Katherine, things are not doing so well for you today. All right, we're gonna try. And now it's on the floor. So yes, I'm sorry. I'm really struggling thinking and doing this at the same time, and my brain is not so good. So this is going to be good for me. But what's new with me here today? So I've got, let me just see, what am I going to say? It looks fine. Give yourself grace. Thanks, Loretta. I knew I could count on you. But you know how it is. Like, you're making your crafts and you're trying to make them look perfect, and then you see all the imperfections. Nobody in my house is even going to notice that like there's even tape on these. They're going to be like, oh, there's something different on the table. But they won't notice that they're nice and fancy and that I spent, you know, all this time trying to make this work. But that's okay. I don't take that personally. I do this for the love of my stuff and having fun like this. Okay, so what's Loretta say? I think Pinterest is spying on me. Suggestions show up after conversations with crafting groups. It's odd. So there's a lot that goes on here. So Pinterest, I believe, they're with Facebook, right? Aren't they? Because they're with Instagram, and so I think, and so they've all, if you allow them to track your use and your cookies and all that, then they'll use anything that you use on their platform, I'm going to say against you, but to learn about you and target you with ads so that you want to buy stuff. And so it's all very smart. I read a book on it once, but it wasn't about like YouTube, but it was just how the algorithms started and how they started to work and how they use that information to predict what you're going to like based off of what you've looked for. And it was I can't remember what the name of the book was, but it was really interesting how they were able to predict a whole bunch of stuff, like, and it had nothing to do, and this was long before like the internet, but it's all based off of math and statistics, and you've got to be good at crunching numbers, but that's really what it was. And there was one of the first ones was a girl was getting like, it was like back in the day of flyers, like the ones that they mailed to you, and a girl was getting, like a teenage girl was getting mailed pregnancy flyers, and her dad lost it on, I think it was on Target, and he lost it on them, and then it turned out that the teenage daughter was pregnant, and based off of her search results and whatever she was doing, they realized that she was pregnant before she had told anyone, and then of course she was pregnant and her parents flipped, but that's beside the point. But so they're like, this was, 15 years ago, they were that good at it, and they've only gotten better. So Loretta, they are spying on you. That's all I gotta say. But they're everywhere where you're not telling them they can't monitor what you're doing. They are monitoring what you're doing, and they're using it. So, but that's just the way it goes in our society nowadays. I'm sorry. But even like my website, now I don't use that information because I don't know how to, but even my website, I track cookies because I have to, because I've got ads on my website. So I have track cookies on my website, and that information is used to give you ads, and it depends on where your cookies are and who they're talking with. It's a lot of nonsense. Katherine Random, why do your files always come in small? Is it me or is it Cricut? It's Cricut. It's Cricut because, and I don't know why, and it changes too. Every update of Cricut will actually change the sizes that my files come in. So I've got like, okay, I gotta finish this side here. Sometimes I'll save a file and then I import it into Cricut Design Space because I can't design in it, right, to share my files. And the files will be, I don't know, let's say it's like I want the file to be 7 inches, and the file will be like 27 inches or 30 inches. And then like a week later I'll come back and the file is like half an inch. And so it's really whatever Cricut is doing, because they're not allowing the standard files. Because I design my files in like a program. I do it in Inkscape, and then I set it, like if it's going to be 8 inches, I size it to the size that it's actually supposed to be, because then I can, like, visualize it. But when I import it into Cricut Design Space, they no longer hold those dimensions. They keep the proportions, but they somehow change it. And there was a hack that I could use to make it work, but it didn't always work, and it was kind of like one of those hit and miss things. It works sometimes, but then after an update, it wouldn't work anymore, and so I just gave up. So what I always try to do is in my instructions, I always try to tell you how to resize the file to the right size so that it actually works, because they don't. I wish they came in the right size, but they do not. So maybe one day I'll get better at it. And where's my other blue? Oh, here it is. Whew. So yeah, so that's why I always try to tell you how big to resize the files. This isn't the one that I want. This is the one that I want. So I'm sorry, that's the best that I got. But I wish that they didn't do that, because it would make it so much easier, because then you have to remember. Loretta, I knew it. It's true, but it's like, there's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, and now with the advent of, and I'm saying the advent of AI, but the continued push of AI, these algorithms where they figure out what you like and what you're interested in are going to get bigger. Okay, so this is the next one. That was way harder. I've gotten 2 done in 30 minutes. Folks, this is not good. Like, we are totally failing here. So I've gotten 2 of these done. These are supposed to be conversation cards, so I can have 2 conversations with my kids. All right. So that was not supposed to be so difficult. We're going to try one more really quickly. Okay. This one's going to be, we're going to do red polka dots, and we're going to do this. We're going to try to do this one quickly. If this is going to work or not work, I don't know. Okay. I can't even get the tape off. This is not going to go quickly. Thank you, Barbara. All right. So I'm going to put this here straight in the corner. We can do this. So the one problem with the dollar store washi tape is that maybe it's all washi tape, because I just bought this stuff at the dollar store. I've never bought, like, I'm going to say brand name washi tape. Is that even a thing? but it rips like in the wrong spots very easily. And so we're going to try to do this one a little bit faster. Big and small polka dots. See, this one's working. I mean, aside from a few tears that aren't supposed to be tearing. Will this one fit here? This one will fit here. Perfect. There's one side. And now can we pick this card up off of the table? We gotta trim this because this is gonna kill me. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. What do we got? Barbara, Becky. I've had an issue. It makes sure. Okay. Shoot. Oh no. All right. All right. I'm just trying to. We can get 3 done, and then we're gonna laugh. And then I'm gonna have to finish these at some point this week, probably, because I would like to have some new conversations with my kids at the table. So you'll get to see the final products of some of them at least. But I'm not sure if I should laminate these or if I should not laminate them once the questions are on them. What do you think? Should I laminate them? I'm going to start this next one. I'm going to answer your question. So what kind of questions? So the idea is, so what we've been doing is for the longest time, we talked about like highs and lows, right? Like what was a good thing that happened? What was a bad thing that happened at school? Just to like, see what's going on. And, but now I want to, and then we had to get rid of the bad things that happened because a lot of the conversation just started to like focus on all the negative stuff, and we were trying to stay a little bit more positive. And I mean, it's okay to talk about bad things, but they were just dominating it. So we talk about those, but those aren't like one of the main ones that we talk about anymore. And so now I'm looking at adding questions about like, what did you learn? What's something new that you learned today? So that it's making them think about what they learned and sort of revisit what they learned. And then also things like, if you could change something that you did today, what would you change and how would you change it? Just something to make them think about their actions in their days and how they could be sort of better people maybe, or at least enjoy their lives a little bit better. I'm not sure. Okay, that one's good. We're like, this one's coming along. That's right. Now you're cooking. That's right. I'm cooking. So I have I've been in my spare time, because I have so much of it, I've been reading books, and some of the books have like, they're about, parenting and self-improvement and thinking and psychology and all sorts of stuff, right? And so every once in a while they have like, things to like talk about with your kids, or as an adult to talk about just friends or with partners or whatever. So I've got a whole list of these questions in my written down, and now it's time to like start to make action on these thoughts. I like how this one turned out. I'm just gonna finish this cut. All right, this one turned out nice, and it was quick, so that was good. All right, so we got 3 done. Yeah, I'm liking them. I like this one too. I might do some more like this simple. This one didn't. This one's okay. It's all right. I know you said it was nice, ladies, but it's just okay. And then there's this one. I like this one. I like these like purpley brownies. That's nice. So we've got 3 conversation cards, and each card is only going to have a question on one. Maybe we'll do on 2 sides. We'll see how many questions I got. And seeing as it took me 45 minutes to make 3 cards. Yes, we did it. 3 cards, 3 conversation cards, and they don't even have the questions on them yet, so it's good. So I might have to print those out, and then I'm going to busy cut them out. So yes to laminate or no to laminate. Let me know about that when I'm talking about this last stuff here. So once again, Ingrid, if you're here or if you're watching the replay, thank you for the coffee. I do very much appreciate that. And if you do enjoy my work and hanging out with me, you can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description below. If you don't have your tickets to the Crafting Safari Summit, that starts tonight. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So make sure you get the free tickets. The link is below. And if you can't wait to start watching all the videos, you can also upgrade to VIP. VIP tickets go up tonight. So I don't know what time, because it's based off of South African time zones. So I'm not sure what time the tickets go up in price. So be sure to get that right away if you can, before the price goes up, because tomorrow, wherever you are, is going to be higher. when I was teaching, I would use a quote often from someone famous in history as a conversation starter. Oh, that's a good idea. There are some good ones there too. I'll have to think about that one. See if I've got any in my list of quotes and stuff as well. So that's a good thought too. So so if you don't have, I just got distracted there, Loretta. Laminate is good, but if you want to change questions, then maybe no. Ooh, I see what you're saying. We'll see how hard it is for me to get the next few ones done, so that I have enough to go through all the questions that I have, and then I'll decide if I have time to laminate them, because then I'll need to laminate and cut them and trim them, and I don't know, sometimes these things get a little bit carried away. So, wow. That was a little bit harder than I wanted. It was supposed to be quick and easy. 3 little question cards are done, but that's okay. So next week, when I have some finished, I will show them to you, and we will see how they go from there. Also, I don't know what we're going to do next week. We don't really have... I don't know what holidays are coming up. Really, the next thing that we've got here is Canada Day. I mean, we've got Victoria Day, but that's this weekend. We've got Canada Day coming, which is followed right away by Independence Day for my American friends. Although I'm not sure what, if we're going to do something for that. So if you have any ideas of what we want to do for next week, drop me a note here in the chat or in the replay in the comments, or let me know in my email to respond to my email. Let me know if you've got any ideas, and we'll see where we go from there. You can use them over and over by wiping them off the marker and changing the questions. Ooh, that's an interesting idea, Loretta. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Well, there's so many choices, but we'll see how we go from there. So that's it for today. Thank you everybody for joining. Don't forget to grab your tickets to the summit. And my video goes live on Saturday, and there's a whole lot of Q&As, and I'm participating in a bunch of those. So I will see you guys all there if I see you there. If you want to change out your questions, I'd attach the questions with Velcro. Ooh, Velcro. You ladies are just too creative for my brain today. So we'll see where we go with this. But there's lots of choices. So perfect. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you next week. Happy crafting, everyone.